Hey everybody, welcome out to another episode of Balled Up Genetics. My name is Lloyd, and if you like reptiles, then this channel's for you. If this is your first time to this channel, please do me a favor, subscribe down below. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out a lot with this channel. Again, also, if you can hit that post notification bell, it'll alert you every time we upload a video, which typically is on Tuesdays. And of course, if you can share this channel and these videos to your other social media platforms, it's going to help this channel grow even more. Now, with that being said, today's episode, we're going to go over a new species of snake. I kind of hinted of what it was going to be in a previous video. And we're also going to go over a new species of tortoise that was gifted to us lately. And we'll go over the story with that tortoise also. So, let's get started. I guess this is kind of like an unboxing. So a buddy of mine raises this particular species of snake. I went over and helped him to determine the sex on the babies. He had close to about 30 of them. And in helping him out, he was kind enough to gift me an unrelated pair of this species. So I guess this is kind of an unboxing. But we'll sit here and we'll show you what they are, and then we'll get some close-ups of them. So you can see right there we have a pair of Brazilian Rainbow Boas. The other one is actually underneath. Making them out for you. So we have a pair of Brazilian Rainbow Boas. They're only about a month or so old. This is the Cardin line of Brazilian Rainbow Boas. So typically in the hobby trade, you're going to get Colombian and you're going to get Brazilian Rainbow Boas. I kind of prefer the Brazilians a little bit more. And then of course, let me put this other guy down real quick. All right, so the reason that they're called Rainbow Boas is because actually when they're out in the sun, you can see the iridescence that shows up and all the color of the rainbows. So that's their name. It's not particularly the pattern that they have right now, but it's the sheen that they produce off their scales. They give them a rainbow effect. And that's how they get their name as Rainbow Boas. This is a terrestrial species, getting anywhere from 4 to 6 feet. They do live in the forest floor, so they need high humidity levels, and they also need cooler temperatures than some of your other snakes. Typically during the day, temperatures are going to be in the 80s. At night, temperatures are going to be in the 70s. But the main thing with these guys is you want to keep them cool and you want to keep them humid. Otherwise, you're going to run into problems with them. I can't wait in the next few years to watch these guys grow, and then eventually maybe we'll try and breed them, since they are an unrelated line that we can put together. Very cool snake. Right now, these babies are great. They are not nippy at all. They do have a very good feeding response, and you have to be aware of that. But in a given day, just handling them, let me get his head so everybody can see. He keeps wanting to come up my arm. They're doing really well. I'm gonna be handling them just about every day. So as they grow, they're gonna be a good snake to take out for people to be able to see. But yeah, I'm gonna set them down. I'm going to get some close-up pictures of them. We're going to get them set up in a nice habitat, and then we'll just start enjoying having this new species around. I'm down now and get some close-ups of them, and then we'll go check out that new tortoise that we got in. Okay guys, so our next species of reptile that has come to Bald Up Genetics is this great looking Hermans Tortoise. Very beautiful shell. As you can see by the tail length, it is a boy. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna take him outside, let him walk around, and then I'll talk to you about him outside. So let's go out. Let's get him out of here. Here's a little transport deal. Let's put him down. All right, so the story behind this little guy is that his previous owners got in a rescue dog. He decided to try and use it as a chew toy, and they just don't want any harm to come to him. So they knew that I took care of tortoises, and they wanted to see if he could come here. And of course he can. I've been taking care of tortoises for over 20 years, turtles and tortoises. We definitely have enough room for him here. So if you guys aren't familiar with this species, there's actually an eastern and a western Hermans tortoise. They're found in the Mediterranean coastal areas. Their ranges can be everywhere from Spain all the way over to Italy and into Greece. So very cool climate area, and mostly like a plains or grassland area. So they don't like a lot of high humidity, although they can adapt to it. They like it a little bit drier and a little bit cooler temperatures. Mostly eats a lot of vegetation, grasses, other succulent plants. Very popular species to have in the pet hobby. They don't get really big, so pretty cool. Some of the distinctions that you can tell, of course, let me real quick, and this isn't hurting him, it's just a short period of time, but you can see the length of that tail, so that tells me he's a boy. A female's would be half that size. He doesn't have some species have a really concaved, the males have really concaved plastron or underneath shell. This species really doesn't, so you tell by the tail length. And then the difference between easterns and westerns is actually the coloration of their shell. One is going to be, of course, a little more colorful than the other one. But again, easterns are one of the more popular of the two to have in the pet trade. So this little guy's going to get set up in a nice habitat here at the ranch. We'll get him set up for wintertime, since it is the latter part of the year. And then in the new year, we'll see about trying to find him a little buddy to go with him inside of his enclosure. And I'll probably make an episode on some of the tortoise enclosures and setting one up for him. But I'm going to get him down on the ground now, since he doesn't like being up here. And we'll continue this video. All right, everybody, so that's it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment down below on this video. Again, I think pretty cool that we were able to get a pair of these Brazilian Rainbow Boas, so I to watch them grow up, and then eventually we'll pair them up and get some babies from them. Also, too, that tortoise, we're gonna get him set up in a nice enclosure. We're getting into the latter part of the year, and in the spring we'll look at getting him a partner also. So until the next video, take care, and we'll see you again real soon. Goodbye, everybody.